Welcome to Just the Story. I've trained a decent number of people on how to handle tech support calls. I always tell my students to be very careful what they say and how they say it. I once had a guy call me up and he told me his printer wasn't working. I asked him to give me the model number of the printer. He said that he had to go and get a flashlight because the power was out in the building that the printer was at. Another person told me his monitor wasn't working. I asked him to check the connector cables from the computer to the printer. He said, I didn't realize they needed to have connector cables. I think these examples should show you how DHAC, or doesn't have a clue, some people can be. But let me tell you the story I tell all my tech support students. This is a story about a friend of mine named Carla. She lived several hundred miles away. I was her tech support for her computer. Whenever she had a problem, she called me. Now, most of the time, I couldn't help her, but I could send her to the right place to get help. So, this story was a long time ago when software still came on discs, and she had a couple discs laying around, and she was having a problem with her computer. I was out of town, so she figured that her local internet service provider would help her. After all, the internet service provider was the one who gave her the discs, right? Therefore, they should be able to help her. Now, if you don't know the way things work with computers, that might seem like a good way to go, but it wasn't the right path. The tech support guy was helpful at first, and he tried to step her through the problem, but he quickly ran out of steam. I don't think he knew how little Carla knew. The tech support person thought Carla knew more about computers than she really did. He made a joke about fixing the computer with a pair of tin snips. He then closed out the call quickly. Carla was pretty sure that this guy was a tech support god. She placed the phone down, went out into the shed, and got her late father's tin snips. She positioned the computer on the kitchen table, and having been told how to fix her computer by an expert, she did $300 of damage to her computer with a pair of tin snips, and it didn't fix the problem. I saw a picture of the computer after the tech support call. She called me to ask, well, what were the next steps to fixing the computer that the guy didn't tell her? Of course, there were no steps. Just a visit to buy a new computer. And that's just the story. Hi, I'm DM Fitzgerald. I'm the creator of Just the Story. If you enjoyed our program, please like and subscribe because we have a ton of more content coming your way.